Hello there everybody, Oakmont here, and welcome back to the Sinking City, where it is unfortunately an absolutely awful fucking day. I was kind of hoping the weather might clear and we'd be able to see the police station that I'm going to be heading into in a minute in the background, but no, it's foggy, it's raining, it's miserable. Honestly, it makes me feel like home. So, when we last left off, you may remember we had a few quests that sort of popped up. Because we sort of briefly went down into like the ocean just for a brief walk around, and we found a cave, and it turns out some of the local fish people, the Innsmouthers, have kidnapped this scientist woman that we really kind of need her help with, apparently. So, and apparently we got a notch point. In fact, we're so very close to another one, so we'll wait on that, I think. But yeah, so we have a whole bunch of stuff that we need to do, but we're in the middle of a delicate matter, I believe, because Mr. Throgmorton, who is the monkey man, wanted me to find Herbert Glover. Turns out he'd been killed? Yes, he'd been killed. And there was this mirror, I think, that Throgmorton really wanted, and now we've got to find it. And it took me a little while for the penny to drop, but they mentioned this character called Squint. And so I've got to find other crimes that happened in Old Grove, and that means going into the police station, theoretically. So hopefully that'll be all a-okay. Hopefully they won't mind me in here too much, because the police don't like me very much. Oh, apparently something's... Oh, no, okay, we're fine. Okay, yep, we're good. Where is the case file thingamajiggy? It's in here around some... I don't remember where it is. Is it in there? I don't think it was. No, it's in one of these rooms somewhere. I just gotta remember which one. Here we go. I'm assuming this is what it is. Okay, so crimes. Property crimes. Subject. Evidence. Instruments of crime. Oh, district is Old Grove. So we know that. Suspect? No. Not that. Victims. No. Wait, here we go. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. We gotta get to a member in Old Grove. So we got that. It's Old Grove. We know it's property crimes. To crack a safe. Alerted the owner and got a bullet. Second burglar killed the owner with a knife. Squint mentions this is not his first robbery in the district of Old Grove. Criminal pan, maybe? Nope. It's got to be one of these. There it is. Because he's a suspect, I suppose. Yeah. Philip O'Connell, alias Squint, male, age 46, residence unknown. Skinny Stokes. Sorry, Sydney Stokes. Oakmont, Massachusetts. Northern, so Salvation Harbor, west of the intersection of Moreland Road and Salvation Road. Great, that means I can put it on the map. So we want, yeah, Northern Salvation Harbor. Which one is Salvation Harbor? That's the lower one. No, that's Grimhaven Bay. We want west of the intersection of Moreland Road and Salvation. There's Salvation. Where is Moreland? I don't... Oh, wait, there's Moreland. So we want to be west of there. So we want to be about here-ish. Give or take. Yeah, okay. Now the question is, how do I get there from here? Where am I right now? Actually, that's a really bloody good question. Where am I right now? I know that there I am. Okay. So the best way to do it would be to just come down here and go all the way along there. Okay. Good. I do quite like that, actually, that you have to manually put the markers on your map. That is a really nice touch, and I'm glad it doesn't just automatically do it for you. Because that would, for me at least, really kind of take the fun out of it. It would appear I can't go down that road. Well, a couple of possibilities. That's the wrong button. That's the wrong button too. There we go. That's the right one. Okay.
Extra. All the news that's fit to print. Fine, papers.
And there isn't even a sunny boat there. Well, there's a boat there, but that doesn't help. Okay, so now I gotta go find a bloody boat. Sorry. Bingo. Are we going straight down the main street, or what there is of it? Excellent. Whoa, sorry, I thought that was the port. Nope, that is another boat. That's the port. Alright, first things first, hit the fast travel point. I need to hit all of those if I'm going to be able to get around here properly. Excellent. Now... Sydney Stokes. Excellent. Just who I was looking for.
I'm happy to say I've never been hungry enough to consider eating whatever this is.
Well, it looks like a cat, but it also looks like it's got a crustacean in it. Stokes, the price for a separate burial for your mother, Margaret Stokes, is 30 bullets. The morgue cannot give you a discount. There are more requests for burials than we have resources or manpower to satisfy. You must make the payment in 2 weeks, or we will have to inter your mother in a mass grave. Ouch. Ooh. Hi. We... Something else I need to look for? Or is it just these two? Why can't I interact with it?
Rest in peace.
Was that his bullet? No, I'm not taking his fucking mother's bullet stash. Actually, no, wait. Is he the guy who's dead? If the guy was the one who got killed, then I don't mind taking it because no one else is going to take it. But balls. Of course. Might help if I equip a fucking gun. Also might help if I equip a fucking medkit. I hate those spitter guys. You know what? Screw it. I'm taking the bullets. There more of them? There's a crunching noise. Well, he's definitely dead now.
Looks like Squint was having a bad day. Survived getting shot just to be stabbed to death. But who did it?
At long last, I'll fix what that old ape lover Francis did to you.
Huh? That was random.
Oh, Ma. I killed him. What have I done? What in the world have I done?
Ooh. Hi? Who the fuck are you? Are you just a random person who decided to walk in here? You are, aren't you? Fucking NPC pathfinding.
Hark! Get away from the... Oh, thank the gods. I thought you were another monster.
Sydney Stokes.
Sydney Stokes, I presume.
Aye, that's right. Do I know you?
Don't think so. I'm here about Herbert Glover. I believe you know him. Or should I say, knew him.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Kane. Scorpionus things giving me Eternal Darkness flashbacks. Yeah, I can see that. Kind of squid-ish kind of monsters. Kind of like the... what were those little tiny things called? Trappers or something like that? God, Eternal Darkness is a game I've not played in a long fucking time. That's a good... I should add that to my list of soon-to-play games. I should play that. Eternal Darkness is fucking great. Why did that game never get a sequel? Or even like a spiritual successor? I mean, I suppose games like this are kind of like that, because you got a sanity meter and stuff, and it is all sort of vaguely based on Cthulhu, but God, Eternal Darkness was fucking great. Anyway.
Nice trick with the wall. How'd you manage it?
It wasn't me. She put the wall there with some kind of hocus pocus.
You said she put the wall here. Who is she?
She's our employer. I don't know her name or anything. She promised us a good payout for a simple job. And I fell for it like a chump.
What did she hire you to do?
The job seemed simple enough. Go to the collector's house, grab some fancy mirror, and then hoof it out of there.
So where's this fancy mirror now?
She took it. When me and Phil met her with the goods, they got into a big blowout and she shivved him. Okay, what am I to do now? Phil was the idea guy, I'm just a sap.
Come on, paint me a picture. What did this woman look like?
She was tall and thin, very thin, just skin and bones. Mean like a rattlesnake. That's all I can remember. I didn't look too close at her.
Were you hired to kill the collector too? Or was that just for laughs?
I swear to Kay, it wasn't part of the plan. It was an accident. The guy started shooting at us and I panicked.
You panicked? Really? That's your excuse?
Please, as Kay is my witness, I didn't mean to kill anyone. I'll give you everything. I have. Just let me walk.
No, I'm turning you in. Sorry.
Well, you've had quite a night. Break-in, theft, and manslaughter. I'm gonna have to report this.
Please, I'll get the char for this.
You should have thought of that before you killed a man.
Okay. Ooh, key evidence collected. Very good. Right, so the wall was basically up along there. Fair enough. So did we get... Yeah, okay, we got all the evidence from there. That's fine. You I can remove now. Yeah, okay, back to Throgmorton then. I think I'll use the fast travel point for that, it'll be quicker. Might have a quick mooch around the immediate area though, there might be something. I don't remember actually, in terms of those books, I'm still missing 3, but I forget where they are. Ah, they're all up north. Okay, fair enough. We don't want to do that one until we got a bit more stuff. Although I think I'm getting a little better at the combat now. Like, I know a bit more about it. I probably could deal with a couple of those. But not the ones with the really big creatures in it. Okay. Yep, nope. Just nope the fuck right out of there. Big area. Nice to see a lot of, you know, a good chunk of the land that's actually just like not flooded. Such a rarity in this day and age. Alright. Oh, also that reminds me. We should have, yes, 2 skill points. Okay, so what do I actually want? Carry 7 more pistol rounds. I wouldn't mind that, actually. More pistol rounds would be a very good thing. Yeah, we'll get that. And then... yeah, and then carry more crafting materials. I think those are both good ideas. Oh yeah, that's right, we want to... Okay, Throgmorton's mansion is here, so we want that fast travel point. Something to worry, there are no shotguns in a town where bullets are currency. I think there will be a shotgun. I've got way too much space in the weapons section for me to not earn a shotgun. And I know for a fact you get kind of a machine gun or you like a Tommy gun kind of thing because it's on the fucking loading screen. So, yeah, you definitely get this sort of... There will be more weapons over time. I just don't know what or where or when.
I've looked into your delicate matter.
Excellent. Don't spare me any details.
Glover's dead. He was killed by a man named Sidney Stokes, who happened to be robbing his place. He wasn't working alone. He had a partner, Phil O'Connell. Didn't end up much better. All over some kind of mirror, apparently.
Truck. Where is the mirror now?
Their employer has it. Some mystery woman. I didn't get her name, but she obviously wasn't fooling around.
I see. So, my enigmatic competitor has finally shown her hand. And the thieves are both dead, you say?
Sidney Stokes managed to make it out in one piece. Now, if I had to guess, he's probably holed up at his home. Want the address?
I would welcome it. I'll take pleasure in, educating him on some, shall we say, essential truths.
Mm-hmm. Could have told me what.
It wouldn't have killed you to let me know you were going after the mirror from the start.
As I said, this is a very delicate matter. I wasn't confident I could trust you with such sensitive information until now.
Okay.
All right. I've held up my end of the bargain. Now, it's your turn.
Of course, Mr. Reed. Here's your payment. Now that you know everything, would you accept the second part of the job?
Let me guess. You want me to track down the mirror?
Yes, and the one who so rudely snatched it from my grasp.
Sure.
I'm on it. Only got one lead, though. Our culprit had a bone to pick with someone named Francis. Mean anything to you?
Ah, yes. That is without doubt my father, Francis Throgmorton. May rest his soul.
What's he got to do with this?
I found mention of the mirror in his records. That's what led me to take interest.
Your father was a prominent man. I'm sure he had enemies. Anyone come to mind?
None would outlive him.
Fair enough.
You mentioned your father left records. Mind if I take a gander at them?
The prospect of you rifling through my father's possessions does not fill me with joy, Mr. Reed. But if that's what you need, so be it. Take this key.
Ooh, it's a 12-gauge shells. See, I've got shells, but I don't have a gun to use them in. Alright. Excellent. So, yeah. See, look, we got, like, well, actually, no, it doesn't show ammo here, does it? It just shows, whatever. Right, so we want, through the looking glass. Francis mentioned by the woman. The study in the manor. Okay. Guess we'll go looking upstairs then. Oop, hello. I'm assuming this is the locked room. Yes. Yes, this room was locked earlier. Hello.
Seems an ambitious expedition. Like father, like son. Looking sharp. But I guess that's the point.
Ooh, how witty.
Curious craftsmanship. These must be worth a fortune. $1891 must have been a busy year for Francis.
Francis Throgmorton's expedition to Africa has proven to be one of the most ambitious, if sadly unappreciated, undertakings of 1891. He has returned with numerous historical artifacts, invaluable anthropomorphical research, a newborn son, christened Robert, and a plethora of fascinating cultural insights. Today, in an exclusive interview with the Oakmont Chronicle, he has agreed to share some of those insights with us. Oakmont Chronicle, indeed. Might have to go checking around at the newspaper. What am I? Ooh.
Now, that kid looks a little familiar.
12/12/1894. Francis. Divorce is no simple matter these days. Never has been in my legal practice. You must clearly define the fault you shall present to the court. The most common opinion being cruelty, adultery, or an incurable mental illness. It is my impression that your firstborn's death at the tender age of 7 dealt a blow to Bethany's health. I do sincerely hope she recovers, but the court won't share my concerns. Besides, Oakmont Asylum seems to be a very well-run place. Could the woman be Throgmorton's father, or, Francis's wife? That's possible. Could see that being a thing. Is that all of it, or is that just key evidence? No, that's still just key evidence. So we're still missing something. Potentially, at least. So what have we got in terms of... Oakmont Asylum. Which is, I know I've seen it on here somewhere. I think that's the asylum. Yeah, thought as much. So that's the asylum. So I'm definitely still missing something up here, but I don't know what. Nope, not that. Because the game is telling me, oh, it's only key evidence collected, not all evidence collected. And I'm like, what have I not found? And it could be something that's not even here. Not sure. I do like to try and find everything because that gets you the experience points. Anything down here of note? Doesn't seem to be anything else, unfortunately. That's irritating, because that means, like... Also, I never did quite work out... Where was that guy's at Carpenter Manor? That guy's house. There was like a... Tell me about Bethany?
I had some questions about Bethany.
I beg your pardon. I don't believe I know anyone of that name.
Well, it came up during the investigation. See, your father divorced, and his ex-wife's name was Bethany.
Say no more. It is beyond my earliest memories. But even if it weren't, my father's business is his own. I shall not engage in gossip.
Fair enough.
Your father led an expedition back in 1891. Do you know anything about it?
I'm not the best person to ask, I'm afraid. I was a babe in arms back then, and my father never made his findings public. It is a great shame, of course. His work would have turned the science of evolution on its head.
Yeah, I can see that.
Hmm.
Have a good day.
Ah, there it is. I did wonder. Okay, so presumably in order to crack this, we've got to go to Oakmont Asylum. Best guess. I'm trying to work out best way to get there. Just take the water. Wow, god damn it, I keep pressing the wrong button. Let's just hope there's a boat. There is not a boat. Bloody fingers. Okay. Could go the other way. The asylum on top of a hill, because of course it is. Get that, there we go, fast travel point, very good. Oh, I saw something. My mistake. Yeah. Honestly, it looks like an old apartment block.
I'm looking for Bethany Throgmorton. You got any patients by that name?
We'd know if we had a Throgmorton. Although, we do have a Bethany. Or rather, we did. She's missing, and not on one of her usual walks.
Her usual walks. You let patients leave the building?
Oh, Bethany was harmless, and she always came back. This time, well, I've never known her to be like that.
You mean she broke out?
Yes, knocked an orderly out cold. She was out the door in a moment. It took us all by surprise. She's usually harmless.
Any idea where she went?
No. She had been odd recently, though. Muttering to herself, and she drew this strange picture on her bedroom wall.
That's interesting. Can I take a look at her room?
I suppose it couldn't hurt. She had a separate room downstairs. Here's the key, but do watch out for broken glass.
Bye.
Well, that was very upfront and useful. After the series, you can never climb in vain. Oh, great. Motivational posters of an old style. Teamwork. It makes the dream work. Well, we'll explore upstairs first. I don't think talking to any of these nut jobs is going to do me any good. Records room. In all chaos there is a cosmos, in all disorder a secret order. No, there really isn't any order in a disorder, that's literally why it's called disorder. If there was an order in disorder, it wouldn't be disorder, it would just be order. Kind of how it works. Eventually you end up where you are meant to be and will be doing what you were supposed to do. I wish that were fucking true. I am not what has happened to me, I am what I choose to be. Again, kind of true. Yes, our choices do define us, but sometimes we don't get a choice. Choices are made for us by other people. It's not always so cut and dry. Right, basement.
There's enough dope left in here to knock out a horse.
Too bad we don't have any horses around.
The blood's almost dry.
Okay. Looks like she ran around breaking things with reflections. A second. Broken. I'm literally just looking to see if there's anything I can grab.
Someone had a field day defacing these. Huh. Was this taken at gunpoint? At 7 years each? That's a lot of bad luck. I'm glad it's not mine.
Things really can get better. I like that. All I do for my dear Hammond. I cannot forget that. Shame on me for thinking that reprobate Squint had more common sense than greed in him. He got the mirror, and I do not care how he did it, but when the time came for the exchange, he wanted more. So much more he had the gall to threaten me, said he'd find a new buyer. What's done is done. No one had the right to come between a mother and her child. So this would be Robert Throgmorton's dead brother, wouldn't it? Young Hammer Throgmorton, Francis Throgmorton's firstborn, had been pronounced dead, mortally injured in a mysterious accident during a family holiday. Little Hammond could not be revived despite the doctor's best efforts. A funeral will be held later this week, and only family and close friends attending. In this dark and tragic hour, we are trying to remain grateful for all we had, including baby Robert. Sheriff Francis Throgmorton, as my sole remaining heir, I will do all I can to protect him.
Someone had a field day defacing these.
Someone wants me to look at something around here.
I will find it, baby boy. I promise. Just tell me more.
Right. So what is this? That's a bloody good question. Oh, hello. We're doing one of these. Woo! Alright, what we got?
You no longer have any power over me. I have found my Hammond. He's shown me the way.
Stop right there.
Randall Glassworks in Salvation Harbor. Oh, I can't believe it. The answers have been there since last century.
Time to piece this one together.
Okay. So I think that's one. That's
You
two.
no longer have any power.
And that's three.
Stop right there.
Bethany escaped the asylum after getting the mirror from Glover. Next stop looks to be a factory called Randall Glassworks.
Alright, Randall Glassworks. Perfect. But I don't know where Randall Glassworks actually is. Salvation Harbor. Glassworks. Hang on. Nope, I haven't found everything yet. I'm still missing something. Hang on. What am I missing? Oh, actually, maybe I can talk to the receptionist. And she can point me to the Glassworks?
Seems that Bethany had a thing for mirrors. You know anything about that?
Oh, yes. Poor soul. She was convinced there was a boy called Hammond living in her mirrors. She talked to him every day.
I see.
Hmm.
Bye.
There it is. Okay. So, we know... Right, so that's... I've got to find the location of the place. So that's why I was sort of looking on the map earlier. I think I got to get my butt up here to City Hall. Because what I'm thinking is that City Hall should have the location of the Glassworks. I would hope. Although first... Alright, what the hell do I want? Carry one more first aid kit, 3 more rifle rounds, 6 more revolver rounds. Shotgun shells. Wouldn't mind having melee attacks do more damage. Alright, we'll get you. If only to then move on to other things. Because some of the early ones aren't very good, but you have to take them in order to get to some of the later ones. So, I'll do what I need to do. Alright, so we'll take a fast travel point. We'll get as close as we can to the other half of the map. Alright, so we need to get over to here. Closest point is you, I guess. Okay. So it's, yeah, let's just follow this road for a bit. Oh, that's looking like a very much a blocked off dead end. Ah, that's an infested area. Maybe I'll go around. Still waiting for that shotgun. I am wondering if maybe I should continue the main story to get the shotgun, because I'm assuming you get more weapons as the game advances. Alright, so we go north. Yeah, just straight north, more or less. fast travel points as we head on up to City Hall.
Extra, all the news that's fit for print.
Boom. Big park. Anything of interest? Didn't we have, there was one up there. Might swing in and have a look-see at that. Of course it's in the middle of a sodding infested area, why wouldn't it be? If we're gonna do this, we should probably go in from the other side. Less likely to get caught out. Okay. According to this book in the bank. Oh, the old bank. I think I remember reading that one. Having to talk about the book, left it in the most guarded place in the city. Ye oldie banky. Which I'm assuming, yeah, right in here. No idea where any of the critters are. Keep an eye out for them and deal with them as we need to. I wish stealth was a bit more of an option in this game. It's really not. Keep moving. Didn't I kill you already? Have now. Whew. Oh no, no, you're still alive. Never mind. Whew. Is that everything dead? Oh, nope, never mind. They left a trap for me. That's nice of them. Alright, we might need to do a bit of crafting. Very low on gunpowder, apparently. Let's hope we can find some replacements. Glorium. Manuscript is written in symbols barely recognizable as any script. Its pages number in the hundreds, and splitting the book in two is a single engraving upon a thin sheet of metal. A deserted city square surrounded by tall pillars. In the middle, a hideous, crooked monstrosity squats as he devours his screaming victims. The image is atrocious, but has some weird magnetism. As if one looks upon it for some time, a weak voice in his head says, "Beware the vile offsprings of something I can't pronounce." Well, there we go then. Can't carry anymore. Okay, well that's another book crossed off the list. Only a couple left. Yeah, I'm assuming the city hall is where I need to go. I mean, it would make the most sense. Carry any more of that. Is that a first aid kit? Oh, I'll tell you what. I know I've only got a tiny weeny little bit of health missing, but if I top up and then nab that, that'll come in handy. I got a lot of stuff from that, so that's nice. Yeah, gunpowder seems to be the limiting factor at the moment, unsurprisingly. No, in fact, I've gone down to the basement, and I did not want to go all the way down to the basement. I wanted to leave. That's the first floor. Glowing dot up there. Weird. I'm not going to go down there and find out. I don't have enough shit on me. But, good to know it's there, I suppose. And hey, look, another fast travel point. Excellent. I was hoping there'd be two in this area. Alright, I'm assuming I can use town hall records to find out where this old glassworks is. It would make the most sense. Hello.
Yes, yes, I haven't got all day. What do you want?
Just wanted to say hi. I'm new in town.
Oh, how nice for you. If you need to look anything up in our archives, get in line like everybody else.
There is no line.
Get in line? I'm the only one here. Well, I guess that means I'm first then. So, I can just go look up what I need.
Don't sass me, young man. Next time there could be a line here, and you'll get no special treatment.
Bye.
Right, here we go. Okay, subjects. Here we go. So it'll be an enterprise period since last century. So I'm gonna guess 19th century, the 1800s. District, Salvation Harbor. Bingo. Southern Salvation Harbor, Skipper Road, between Eel Street. So yes, Skipper Road, here we go, between, what are we looking at? Eel Street and Calmshore Street. There's Eel Street, there's Calmshore Street, so it's basically there. Which is actually a chunk of the map I haven't been in yet, so... Oh well, first time for everything. Very good. I really like that it forces you to look at your map and work out locations and stuff. That is... That kind of shit is always really fun to me. I know that not everybody likes it, like cartography and things like that, but I've always enjoyed that. It was something I was always really fucking good at school. I was always good at reading maps. I remember making my teachers very annoyed sometimes. But then I often made my teachers annoyed. That was just me. Alright, so we'll walk down to the closest section I can get to. And we'll go from there. Makes it feel a bit more immersive somehow. Well, yeah, it makes it... Because it's one of the big problems that modern gaming has, is that it's a little too eager for like the game to put a quest marker on your map. You know, if you look at your Assassin's Creeds, your Fallouts and Elder Scrolls games, it's like it's worried that if you can't work out where you're going, that you'll get like lost or bored, or you get frustrated by it. And I do understand where they're coming from with that, because as I say, not everybody likes to have to look at street names. Sometimes you just want to know where you're going and go there. Like, I get that. Like, I absolutely 100% understand where that's coming from. But I always think it should be an option. It should be an option, like, when you start the game, you should be able to select, like, a difficulty setting that, You enjoying yourself there, love? Okay. It should be like a difficulty setting. Like, you can have like direct, where you're given like an exact quest marker, the exact location you need to look. You can have like a vague thing, where maybe it gives you the area of the map you need to look in, but not the specific location. Or it has like no help at all, and you just have to work it out, But I get that that's like extra steps, that's extra things that you've got to program into the game. Like, I get that. So I do understand why most games don't do that. I just kind of wish that they would. Okay, so closest one we've got is here. We can go, because I'm not sure if the fast travel point would be up here or be down here. It's probably in both. Because there's quite a lot of places actually that I haven't actually been in yet. But yeah, we'll go to here. Excellent. So, yes, we need to go this way, just generally. But I think we'll do that when we get back from the break. So we're doing alright. I think I do quite like this. Obviously, it's not even subtle. Bethany, the woman who's got this mirror, is obviously Robert Throgmorton's mother, who presumably went insane after the death of her firstborn. It does make me wonder if there were more mitigating circumstances on that as well, because it's like, well, if you consider that Robert Throgmorton's father looked very normal, and then he went to Africa where he took pictures of primates, and suddenly both his children look like human-ape hybrids. Wonder if there was some things going on there. I'm not sure, but I guess we'll see. Anyway, back in a minute, guys. And we're back. Okay. So we need to go, yeah, to the end of Old Church Road.
Extra, all the news that's fit to print. Buy a paper.
not going to buy a paper, mostly because I literally physically can't buy a paper. I generally do not even have that ability, so oh good, there is a boat here. Always a worry. Alright, best way to get there. Yeah, go down. And then take a right. What the fuck am I looking for? Oh, that's right, Rando Glassworks. Is it gonna be labeled or? I'm just gonna have to check doors until one of them opens. Oh, of course, there's bloody creatures in here.
Looks like this workbench was used for making frames.
Alright. That's fine, it's just melting.
Some sort of treatment solution. It must be what they use to turn glass panes into mirrors.
Not wasting a bullet on that.
The door won't budge.
Coil springs. Alright.
The door won't budge.
A human face. Hold up, I'll unlock the door. I guess you're the reason that beast in the basement went quiet. I don't know how to thank you, mister.
Well, for a start, have you seen an old lady with a mirror around here?
Huh. Old Bethany? Of course. She got locked in our storage downstairs when the beasts attacked. I got a spare key. Please let her out. And feel free to take any supplies you want. You saved our lives.
All in a day's work.
Definitely going to take you up on that.
This used to be an okay place to live.
makers look this shifty.
Charming.
Oh, nice work. It looks like the craftsman's gone out of business, though. Too bad. Who knew that so much planning went into mirrors?
They hide. They hide underwater. Be careful.
I'm actually worried about how little ammo I've got. Because in terms of...
Someone's been stocking up.
I wanted to enter and search the premises of Randall Glassworks Salvation Harbor to investigate recurring complaints of suspicious activity at night, interrogate the suspect, Gunter Randall. Gaunter, maybe. Search warrant. Might need to go check the police station. Never thought this city would surprise me, but Francis Throckmorton did just that. Clearing the way for his preferred heir by getting rid of the other. The man honestly believes he did his son a favor by stuffing him in the mirror ways. Didn't want to kill him, as if that's any worse than what he did. Me, I'm just happy to share what I know. Should Francis want to bring his son back, hopefully he can find the kid a new body to live in. I'm done with this wretched city, time to move somewhere warmer. What the fuck? Yep.
That's a thick book. Thick enough to be someone's life's work.
His house. Randall's house. Hold on, Hammond. We're almost there.
Huh. So, a literal mirror dimension? That's unexpected. I mean, not entirely, I suppose, but okay. Also, we've got skills. Okay. What do I want next? Great question. See, I'm tempted to move towards that one. Like, having more quest rewards would mean more loot. But I'm also leaning towards this one. 15% chance to save materials when crafting ammo. I mean, 15% chance ain't great or anything, but still. Well, vitality wouldn't be bad. Either would more melee damage. So if I can one-shot those squid things, that would really save me some ammo. Or health, you know, one of the two. Yeah, we'll get that one, because, yeah, I really need to be able to deal with those. Oh, actually, just want to quickly check something. Talk to any of these guys?
They hide. They hide
This
underwater.
used to be an okay place to live.
Nope.
In the puddles.
Nothing else for them. Alright, so in terms of the casebook, we can go to the police station. It looks like we can talk to people about the mirror ways. So, search warrant. Guess it's back to the police station. Of course, that's assuming I can find a fast travel point to get there. Don't need that anymore. Nothing there. Maybe there isn't a fast travel point in this chunk of the world. I'd be surprised though, every other chunk has had one. Ah, there it is.
Burn your eyes clean.
Excellent. Yeah, it's sort of central-ish to the whole area. Okay, a couple of areas down there that probably don't even have one. Alright, so we're going to the police station. Which is right there, isn't it? Yes. Gotta look up a search warrant. And hope for the best. Okay. So subject. We got a suspect. Yeah, Salvation Harbor. And complaints. Bingo. Mirrormaker's house. Go on to Randall Davis Miles Mirrormaker. Fled the city, last known location. Oh god, Northern Old Grove. Okay, perfect. Pop that on the map. I think I'm getting the hang of this. Okay, Northern Old Grove, because of course. Corner of Windhalf Avenue and Goldbridge Road. There's Windhalf. Bingo. Looks like there's a fast travel point right nearby. Perfect. I would say, on the one hand, I like the investigation thing. That you've actually got to use evidence you've gathered to find the next clue. That's good. It's a little tedious to keep having to, you know, go to the town hall, go to the police station, go to the asylum. Like, it feels an awful lot like busy work. And I do get that, in a way, that's kind of the point. You're a detective, and being a detective involves a lot of busy work, a lot of paperwork. It's realistic, but it is a little on the tedious side. Not bad, at least not yet. Ask me after a few more hours of playing. We'll see how we get on with it. But yeah. Okay, so it's this corner? Yes, it's this corner. It was on... So it's one of these 4 corner houses. I just don't know which, so I'll have to try them all. I hear the sound of a thing. Stay quiet for now.
These have been here a while. These have been here a while.
I hate these guys. Nice. Saved me a bullet, I think. Manchester Morton, the city's darling scholar and adventurer, is once again a most eligible bachelor. Divorce court hearing took place this Tuesday. No press were allowed into the courtroom, but the results were made public immediately after the ruling. Bethany Throckmorton's deteriorating mental health was deemed a sufficient reason to terminate the couple's marriage. There has been enough mourning of Francis while exiting the courtroom. Our son's having death was a tragedy, but we must stay strong. It's a pity Bethany could not. I think we read that earlier, didn't we, about Francis becoming an eligible bachelor? Can't say I'm surprised. That's a very tiny coffin.
Where does one find a miniature coffin like this?
Hi. Oh. Apparently there were two people here.
Where does one find a miniature coffin like this?
Follow the arrows. Still going down. Come on, let my sanity come back. Well, that's a good sign.
Life can be cruel. Would have made a better father proud.
Tell you what, before we go investigating a mirror, just in case something goes wrong, I just want to very quickly scope out the rest of this house for loot. You never know. Still, we know we're looking for the mirror, and we found it. So then all we got to do is use the damn thing.
Biggest mirror exhibition in the history of Oakmont, including Master Randall's finest creations. His manor into a museum of vintage mirrors, collected over many decades. Somebody's been doing their homework.
Simple warding spell can be created through the application of sympathetic magic. To establish an accord that affects an entity, one must find a similar entity that has a powerful bond with the other. Maybe it doesn't have anything to do with the mirror. Maybe that's just a point on the graph, but let me check.
Now, my head. Damn it. I can't.
Fair enough, it just drains your sanity slightly. Alright, well, fair enough. I wasn't sure if I was going to get dragged in there and have to fight my way out or some such. Hard to say. In.
There. As long as this mirror stays whole, you will be safe, baby boy. Safe while I find a way to free you.
Mm-hmm.
These rites, they might buy me time.
Okay.
I will get you out, Hammond. There has to be a way.
Time to piece this one together.
Alright, so I think I did it in the correct order. I could be wrong, but I think I did. So I think this is number 1. Then upstairs is number 2.
There. As long as this mirror stays whole, you will be safe, baby boy. Safe. These rites, they might buy me time.
The thing is, was she crazy, or did her son actually get put in the mirror world?
I will get you out, Hammond. There has to be a way.
No? Maybe... Maybe that's first?
I will get you out, Hammond. There has to be a way. There. As long as this mirror stays whole, you will be safe, baby boy. These rites, they might buy me time.
Also, no. The thing is, I feel like these things could happen in literally any order. Let's try this one first. Then the basement one.
They might buy me time.
There's no real clue to the order of events here. It also doesn't help that they're so bloody far away from each other.
I will get you out, Hammond. There has to be a way. There. As long as this mirror stays whole, you will be safe, baby boy. Safe while I find a way to free you.
Bethany set up some sort of barrier to buy time while she tries to free Hammond. I could remove it by destroying her ritual mirror.
Right. Not that one? Okay. Is it the big one downstairs, or... Hang on. With a hat mirror to keep the spell. Okay, yeah. So why can I not smash it? I can't even interact with the damn thing unless... There it is. Because I have to waste a sonic bullet.
Oh, no, no. You can't have him. I won't let you. You can't take the mirror. You hear me?
Bethany, calm down, please. I mean you no harm.
No, you won't take my child. Not again. I won't let you.
Just want to talk.
It's okay. We can talk about this. I know the mirror's important to you.
It's my son. My son. His soul, his very being trapped in the mirror. Cold, hungry, scared for decades. It's... Kay, it's so hard to understand. His body is dead, but his soul is frozen in glass, unable to move on or return without help. Oh, Francis thought this was merciful. Oh, the wretch.
What do you mean to do then?
I can call Hammond back into his own body. Don't judge me. This may seem unnatural, but we will be together. Everything is ready. I'm sure it will work. I only need to break the mirror to release him.
I can't go back empty-handed.
And I won't leave without my son.
Okay, this is a choice. So if I take the mirror, she may force me to kill her. If I leave the mirror, she'll destroy it, and Throgmorton will be very unhappy with me. Because it almost feels like he doesn't know about his own mother in a way. That's strange, I guess. God, I mean, this is basically just a 50-50, isn't it, really? It's, hang on a sec. Okay. What would Throgmorton want? He'd want the mirror back. That's absolutely certain. Technically, I'm under his employ. I should just grab it, and because I don't really want to piss Throgmorton off. I get the feeling when the shit hits the fan, I'm going to need his help. I also don't think this quest will have any greater or lesser impact on the larger story. I'll take it.
It's crazy, Bethany. Even if it worked, it wouldn't be right. I'm taking the mirror to Robert.
No, you can't. I won't let you.
I had a feeling she might try to do that. Right. Sorry. Goody. I always like it when it says all evidence collected. Makes me feel like I've done a job well done. I'm somewhat curious because this goes straight up to there. Where's the next? Bound to be another fast travel point up here somewhere. There's one there. In fact, right ahead. Figured I should probably start putting this stuff on the map. It is very weird how people just sort of pop in out of nowhere. Literally just ping into existence. Old Grove North, but it looks like you can go straight into... Wasn't there a tome around here? Oh, it's a bit further that way. I could go over there and get that. That's why I'm thinking about it, seeing as I'm this far north already. And it looks as if this whole area of town, ironically the rich side of town, unsurprisingly, seems to be... Oh, actually, also, didn't I? Yeah, I got that one. That can go away. Now, hang on, no, wait, is that? Yeah, that is the one I've already seen. Oh, actually, apparently there's just a building there. That's random. Okay, so not that. I mean, it doesn't exactly surprise me that the northern part of town survived better than the southern part of town, because it's pretty obvious that the tsunami that flooded the whole area came from the south to the north. That doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Or maybe it even came from the southwest. Hard to say.
Your vote is your choice. Choose wisely.
No, again, that's a dead end. Kinda figured I'd have found another fast travel point by now. There doesn't seem to be one around here anywhere. At least not that I could see on the compass, and that's kind of how I've been spotting them. Oh, there's one. Alright. Let's ping these onto the map. Advent North. Oh, really? Only Advent North. So that I haven't actually found a single fast travel point in Reed Heights yet. That's actually rather surprising. I don't know. We should be getting close. Although it looks like it's in a sealed off area, because of bloody well, of course it is. Why would it not be? Yeah. Okay, what are we looking at? Bewitched Tome. Book. It's just a house around here, somewhere north of this intersection. Okay, which buildings do I want it to be? Well, we'll be able to get back out, so that's not an issue. Also, did I pick up... I did pick up a grenade. Cool. I'm trying to work out where this apparent witch's house is. Places you can enter are supposed to have markings on the door. And markings tend to glow when I use my sight, but I don't see anything. Probably at the far back of the place. I think I see. Is that a person or is that a creature? That's creature. That's creature. That is. Yeah, I'm out. I'm out. I don't care what. I'm fucking out. Can I blow these up? Apparently, yes, I can. Oh, and I died. I was a little too close to that explosion, I think. Oh, I don't know where the hell it's going to drop me off. I don't know where the last save point was. Ah, fast travel point. That makes the most sense. I get the feeling this book may be a little beyond my ability to get at this exact moment in the game. I mean, I do have the grenades, I suppose. And I could use the explosives, but I don't know. Hang on. Oh, excuse me. I saw that there was a person there. I'm like, that's got to be an enemy, hasn't it? There's no way that can be, in my thinking, use the explosives. But don't be using the ones that you're standing right next to. Holy shit. Wow, that went really well. Yeah, so, lesson learned, don't stand next to the explosive barrels when you explode them. Also, here's that book I was looking for. Fabled Necronomicon. I prefer the Necrotelecomicon myself, but, it is what it is. Okay, cool. And I think I just got 2 knowledge points out of that. I think that went quite well. Good. I'll probably head over and get the last one too while I'm up here. Right, 2 skill points. Perfect. Alright, so what do we actually want on this front? More melee damage. Or melee attack speed would be quite nice, actually. We'll get you. Defo. And yes. Excellent. Also, okay, the fact we don't have any fast travel points there is kind of annoying, but I'm thinking let's go get that last book. I know we could turn the other quest in as well. Oh, see you later, Kane. Thanks for stopping by. Always appreciate the viewership. So let's go... Is there a boat? Yes, there is a boat. Excellent. Guess we'll just go whichever way we can for now. And we want to go north, I guess. Whoa, careful. Pay attention to the direction you're going in, please. Alright, so we can either join in there and loop around. Is a possibility. Oh, whoop, or we just keep going up. Hello. Never mind, hang on. Let me just hit the fast travel point. Location. And another there, fast travel. Okay. So, last one. Oakmont Museum. Private hospital. Gunpowder. Yeah, this looks like it used to be a hospital. Nice. Okay, well I don't know if we're going up or if we're going down, so... Okay, I really wasn't sure if there even was a thing. But I guess I shouldn't be too bloody surprised. Why is my sanity dropping? What? Ooh, yeah, what? Oh, what the fuck? 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 I don't like that. And I don't know why everything is getting really laggy around here. Oh, balls. Any police officers around here could help? Guess not. Nice. Is that it? Are we good? Okay. Regenerating sanity. I think there is a way I could potentially deal with the big guy. Probably involving those grenades I've got. If I have to. Never mind, he's decided he's going to show up. Guess he really wants to say hi, does he? Oh. And he just... I think he fell out of the world. Good for him. Probably just respawned in here somewhere. Well, see, this is many levels of not good. Oh, that, and I get 93 experience points? You suck. Come on, surely that's worth like 500 or something. Oh, come on, that's obviously a fake wall. What? Whoa, that's a lot of shit. Well, okay then. That eventually worked. Eventually. Although my sanity doesn't seem to be willing to go back up again to the top, I'm not exactly sure right now. The clue definitely said it was in a former hospital. So it should be around here somewhere. Coffin. Hang on a second. Stuck in Shadowface's house, but in vain. Still, there is somewhere else the term may be. A private hospital, archive stairs on Bourbon Road. It's a surgeon. So, yeah, the book should theoretically just be in here somewhere. Theoretically. But I don't know what I'm looking for. I also really don't know why my sanity hasn't started climbing back up. Why is it just an A? I feel like I should be pressing the A button. Hang on, if I... Yeah, my sanity goes down. But then... Oh yeah, there it goes. Now it's going back up. That's weird. Maybe that was a bug. Or maybe it just doesn't want to go up when I'm inside the hospital. Okay. Yeah, it just doesn't want to go up when I'm in the building. Fair enough. I don't know where exactly it is. Yeah, I've got so much I can't carry around with me. Do note that just being in the hospital does seem to have a very slight drop to your sanity. Like, it's really minor, but it is definitely there. Also, why isn't this a thing? I really feel like this should be a thing, but apparently it's not. Alright. So, missing something. Did another creature get out and I haven't killed it yet, and that's why nothing's working? Ooh, gunpowder. Was I full up on gunpowder at one point? Alright. Somewhere in here there's got to be a thing. I'm looking to be able to follow this or something. Really not sure. Tell you what. Yeah, that's brain pills. Ah, hello. Apparently I was being an idiot and didn't look up enough. Ah, doll can't. Except apparently I can. Why, hey. I unlocked the cultist costume. Sweet. Fair enough. Alright, well, we got what we came for, and I got a couple of experience points out of it. Excellent. Sorry, knowledge points. Same difference. Alright, let's get out of the building before my sanity drops and monsters that can actually damage me start spawning in. So I'm assuming that's just like the end of that particular thing? Yeah, that's it. It's down in the completed quests now. I don't know if there'll be like another one that pops up later, but maybe there will, maybe there won't. Okay. It's gone 5, so we'll take another quick break. When we get back, we'll teleport ourselves back to the other side of town and hand in the mirror quest. Hopefully, anyway. And then we'll do field research. Oh, that... Yeah, maybe I won't do field research yet, but then we can start back on the main quest. Okay, back in a minute, guys. And we are back. Alright, so we gotta take you, and we gotta get our butts all the way down to here. Whoop. Well, I can only hope that Throgmorton will be happy with his mirror, considering the fact that we may have just killed his mother. Although, based on what he was saying before, it sounded like he didn't really know she existed. Oh, apparently he's moved. What's the story?
I found a disturbing book, Mr. Throgmorton, on mirrors. It spoke of imprisoned souls. Now level with me. What is it you're after?
I suppose there's no point in being coy. I have learned that I once had a brother, Hammond. My father robbed me of him. Hammond is inside the mirror, trapped by sorcery. My father's doing? Why, I cannot guess. But he is a Throgmorton. He must be saved.
Oh. I may have made the wrong choice.
I tracked down the mirror. Was that a chase?
Excellent. Hand it over, please. You have rendered my family and its noble bloodline a great service, Mr. Reed. Here, your reward. Earned in full, I might add.
So, now you have the mirror. What's your plan?
To find Hammond a body fit for a true-born Throgmorton. Pongo Belly seems an appropriate choice.
Oh, well, okay, fair enough. I guess I didn't need to tell him about his mother, who was literally doing the exact same bloody thing. But okay, then, it is what it is on that front, I suppose. Okay, yes, very good. Did I... Oh, blooming heck, I just got 2 knowledge points again. I keep ending up with 2 knowledge points, and I'm never quite sure what to get. I'm tempted to have a bit more vitality. More revolver rounds would be nice, but I don't really have enough of them to justify that. The revolver. See, I don't have any of this shit yet. I mean, the revolver, yes, but I mean, aside from that, 6 more revolver rounds. I wouldn't mind carrying a little more Healy stuff. That could be nice. Yeah, in fact, we will. We'll get that one. And yes, which I kind of wish I'd gotten that before I just turned in the quest, but whatever. It is what it is. Right. Still very little gunpowder. Apparently we can now make Molotovs. Excellent. Worst enemy of monarchy is capitalism and anything flammable. Makeshift hand grenade. I wouldn't mind crafting one of those. Alright. So. Right, so we've got to... If we're looking for crimes, that means we've got to go to the police station. By the looks. Which is this one. So many of these. Okay. Okay, so we know the suspects, I think. Everyone is in Oakmont. Expedition, others were all left to die. Tax. All had the distinctly fish-like features in mass syndrome, as locals call it. We don't know where. Instruments of the crime, we know that, because that's a dagger. And it would be violent crimes. Bingo! About 10:30 p.m. April 15th at the Fish Market, Easton Shells, corner of Orchard Avenue and Holy Fire Lane, I apprehended a suspicious-looking Innsmouther as he was stalking a young woman. Suspect had in his possession a peculiar golden amulet which resembled a fish eye, seized, as well as a dagger, seized. The suspect resisted arrest. When I tried to cuff him, he cried out for help, screaming for his brothers from EOD. Several other armed Innsmouthers appeared from the fish market. I was forced to release said Innsmouther and retreat. Suspect got away. The case is pending further investigation. Perfect. Okay, so. Yeah, we need to pin this on the map. Where was it? Fish market. Easton Shells. Somewhere over this one. Orchard Avenue and Holy Fire Lane. There's Orchard Avenue. Holy Fire Lane, which is right about there. Okay, so in terms of getting there, I don't have a fast travel point, but actually it's pretty damn close. So I'll probably just go on foot.
Hey, knock it off.
So sorry. Hey, I'm walking here. Can't go straight ahead, sadly. We can go down and around.
Extra.
Straight ahead. Literally this corner. Holy Fire Lane, Orchard Avenue. Oh, right, yeah, the fish market, that's it. I thought he meant it was literally at that corner.
Please, help me out. I'll take anything you got.
Fish? Fresh fish? Take as much as you need. It won't cost you a penny. Don't be shy. We have enough for everyone.
I've heard that I can find an organization hereabouts that goes by the name of the EOD. Am I in the right place?
You sure are. I happen to be a representative of the EOD. Pleased to meet you. My name's Anna. Can I help you with something?
Charles Reed. Just a few questions, if I may.
Of course. Ask away, Charlie.
What is the EOD? I mean, what do you do as an organization?
Well, we are a non-profit charitable organization. Actually, it's better to say that we're a gathering of volunteers. We're not an official charity yet. As for what we do, we try to help ease the suffering in our city as much as we can.
Oh, how do you do that?
We provide fish for the hungry and fix the homes of the poor. We also patrol the streets at night to keep the wild beasts and bandits at bay. And many, many more things. Whatever needs doing. Anything to help the people, Charlie.
It's been great chatting with you, but I'm actually here to speak with the EOD leadership. You know where I can find them?
Not so fast, Charlie. Nobody meets the top brass without being a member. You need to earn a rank in the EOD first.
Oh, you're kidding me. What for?
You need to prove yourself. Show us through your actions that you're worth our time. No offense, Charlie.
Yeah, what does EOD mean?
What does EOD stand for?
Everyone's obvious duty. When we began, it also had is to help each other, but we dropped that part. It was a little bit wordy.
Mm-hmm. You receive something for the rank.
So, are there any benefits for joining the EOD?
We don't do this for money, Charlie. We do this because it's the right thing to do. Think of it as working towards a higher purpose.
How can I join?
That all depends on what skills you can offer us. What do you do best?
Well, I'm afraid my resume's in my other jacket. Let me see. I was in the Navy during the war. And ever since it ended, I've been a private eye.
The sea provides. Turns out we have a job that's a perfect fit for you.
Okay. Tell me more about this job.
Well, last night someone tried to break into our fish storage room. Luckily, the guards scared him off, but I fear they'll be back to finish the job. That's why we've been busy today giving away all the fish to the people. We'd rather it get into the hands of the needy than to some thief.
And you want me to find whoever this thief is, right?
You're smart, Charlie. I like it. Exactly.
Okay.
Fine. Count me in.
Good. Thank you. Here's the address. Tell the guard the password, I serve the sea, and he'll let you into the storeroom.
See you later.
Okay. Oh, there's some big crabs. I really don't like spider crabs. They're a little too close to spiders for my liking. Alright. What are we looking for? Western shells. That's over here. On Hawking Lane between Warren Road, which is here, and Liberty Road. So bingo. Pop right there.
Please, help.
Don't think I can. I can't even remotely interact with you. Alright, there's that. Very good. Okay, so we just go... Yeah. So hopefully they're infested area, fantastic. Boat there, but I'm hoping there'll be a boat here too. So you can go away. Nice. Straight across. Oh goody, another infested area. Gosh, there's so many. You may as well just put like a giant infested area mark across the entire bloody town at this rate. Just want to hit the fast travel point. And we'll go find fire, apparently. Yeah, I think you need to push a little harder than that. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, you see, that's the symbol for monsters. M, monsters. Stay the fuck away. Assuming you're the guard.
You got business here.
I serve the sea. Anna sent me here to investigate the recent break-in.
Sea be praised. Finally. I'm Daryl Grimes. How can I help you?
Can you tell me what happened? Don't skimp on the details.
Not much to tell, sadly. It was a man, that much I know. He snuck in while I was upstairs, tried to steal the fishies, but I heard him. Nearly got him with a harpoon by Kay, but I missed in the dark. He got away, that Dane, but I wonder, why steal what you can get for free?
Yeah, that's a bit of a puzzler. What did this burglar look like?
Same height as you. Not too big, not too small. Nothing to write home about. Average Joe. If not for his bald head. That guy was as bald as an egg. I could see the moonlight reflecting off the top of his head.
And what did he steal?
Nothing. I scared him off before he could.
Where did he go after that?
Don't know, pal. He was way faster than me.
What's the deal with the password and such?
Orders from the higher-ups. I don't get to ask why.
Okay.
Right. Well, that's enough for now, Mr. Grimes. I've got to go to work.
Here, take the key. May the sea bless you.
Well, okay then. In we go. Ooh, that would be the harpoon.
Wow. It pierced a good inch of solid wood like it was nothing.
So we got that.
The hull's fresh, still smells of the sea. No signs of decomposition at all.
Oh, hey. Very good. I'm starting to gain my ammo amount back. Ooh, there's a lot of them. Woo.
That's a fancy-looking bottle. Looks like it was taken from a lab somewhere. There's some kind of powder left on the bottom. I better not touch it. Could be dangerous.
Ooh. Okay. Stealthy, stealthy.
Thing's dead as a doornail, but I don't see any wounds. So first it ate the fish, and now it's dead. That's troubling.
Yeah, what's that about? Dying fish. Was the fish poisoned? Oh, maybe that's what the guy was... What? What? I was gonna say maybe that's what the guy was doing. Maybe he wasn't trying to steal anything. Maybe he was trying to poison and sabotage the fish. For whatever reason. Good. I'm actually pretty glad I managed to kill all those creatures without actually having to fire a shot. My melee attack is pretty damn strong now, so should be able to. There.
I have questions.
Yeah. Like, why would this place need a torture dungeon? Good. Excellent. Okay, we're starting to replenish our stocks. Dear Mr. Grimes, I can't thank you enough for what you do for the children. In these dark times, your toys go down like a tall glass of water. We all pray for your good health every day. We also kindly remind you that we still await your visits. All our staff, and of course the children, are eager to finally meet our benefactor in person, so please don't hesitate. Come as soon as you are able.
Nice work. When I was a kid, I would have gone nuts for this. Well, if it was finished, that is.
Actually, that is pretty nice. Bit of a philanthropist.
This guy must really be into his hobby to have such impressive tools.
Okay. Woof. Alright.
Just a little bit more. I hope Professor Westerbrook never learns about this.
Come back, you thief. I'll show you not to mess with us.
Right. Think I see where this is going? Oh, is there another one? Oh, actually there is another one upstairs.
Darn pests. Mayor, take them.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
I think I can see the order of events. One moment. Okay, so we've got this one.
I hope Professor Westerbrook never learns about this. Just a little bit more. Oh no.
Yeah, so he was in here doing something, knocked the thing over. He reacted
Darn pests. Mayor, take them.
by taking the harpoon.
Come back, you thief. I'll show you not to mess with us.
A man broke into the fish storage, poisoned the fish with an unknown substance, then made a noise which alerted the guard, who chased him out.
Makes sense. Goody, all evidence collected. Alright, back to the Mine Palace, because apparently we need to be there. Okay, Oakmont is starving. No? Yes. Not intentionally, of course. That just happens to be someone else has done it.
You dig up anything interesting?
I sure did. Turns out our friend here wasn't here to rob the place. He came to poison the fish.
By the sea. Are you sure?
Well, that's what the evidence suggests, anyway.
Okay, this is horrible. Please don't tell Anna it was my fault, or she'll have me quartered.
Anna will quarter you. You're joking about that, right?
Wish I was. Anna, she's ruthless when it comes to punishing the guilty, EOD member or not.
That's unexpected. Huh.
Should I... Well, I kind of have to tell her, because if the fish is poisoned, then... I mean, it's not his fault. He didn't poison it, like he thought it was a thief. Why else would that happen?
Look, nothing personal, Daryl, but I need to tell Anna the truth.
Okay. All those people might suffer because I do what you must, Mr. Reed.
If it's that bad, maybe you should skip town, hide somewhere.
You don't understand, Mr. Reed. You can't hide from your own conscience.
Can you remind me where I can find the Oakmont University?
You can't miss it. It's the greatest thing Oakmont has to offer, except maybe our famous caramelized eel stew. Give me your map. There you go. But don't forget to first report your findings to Anna.
I found a hidden room full of shackles and chains downstairs. Looks like some kind of torture chamber. Know anything about it?
What? Stop talking, Truck. That can't be true. I know this place top to bottom.
Now, Daryl, you know I'm a detective. And if you're lying, I'm going to find out one way or another.
I've got nothing to do with it, I swear, Mr. Reed. Go ask Anna. She's responsible for renting the place. I know nothing about this.
Okay. I'll talk to Anna. We'll see if your story holds up. See ya.
May the sea protect you.
Interesting. Okay, then. So, we gotta go to the university, which is here, I think. I think that's the university. Yeah. So that's that. We've also got... Yeah, we gotta go back to Anna, who is presumably still at the fish market, which is over there. So I think I'll use a fast travel point, because that's just bloody quicker.
Don't be shy.
I've got news about your fish storage problem.
Oh, I'm all ears, Charlie.
It only looked like a robbery. Some guy broke into the storage to poison the fish. Near as I can tell, he succeeded, at least partially. I realize it's a lot to take on faith. Look, I've got a sample of what I think is the poison. Though I can't identify it yet.
See, protect us. That's terrible. What kind of man would do such a thing, and why?
I don't know, but I aim to find out.
We need to stop distributing the fish. We have to let everyone know about this. Kay knows how many people might already be affected.
What do you want me to do with the poisoner once I find him?
I'd bring an end to him right there if I were you. The police and court are useless these days.
That wasn't the deal. I'm a detective, not a hitman.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Report to me when you find him. I'll see that the reward will be more than handsome, if you know what I mean.
I'll, see what I can do.
One thing still bothers me. The guard at the storage, Daryl. What was he doing at the time?
You missed the intrusion? Yeah. Because he was upstairs.
You should hire better guards. That chump was twiddling his thumbs and almost completely missed the break-in.
That piece of drock. I'll make sure he gets what's coming to him. Thank you for telling me, Charlie.
Had a holding pen in storage. Yep.
I've found what looks suspiciously like a dungeon in the basement of your fish storage. Care to explain?
Excuse me? You've found what?
A dungeon. Chains, shackles, and blood. Ring any bells?
I've no idea what you're talking about, but it sounds awful. We only started renting the place a few weeks ago. Goodness. I'm going to have to ask our landlord several uncomfortable questions, it seems. Thanks for the heads up, Charlie.
Alright.
See you later.
I don't need to ask her where the university is. I've already got that on my map. Evidence updated? Really? Ah. Yes, the lab flask. Okay. Yeah, God being afraid of Anna, that doesn't surprise me. She's one of those people that probably looks very sweet, but, you know, isn't. Right. Best way... We either warp over to there and go that way. I'm actually thinking warp to there and go up. But we're definitely warping. Because there's no reason why we wouldn't. Maybe not. Excellent. Alright, so, close to the university. Other edge of Reed Hut. Oh, actually, I had a fast travel point right there. Apparently I'm a moron. Because I don't pay enough attention. I could have just teleported right there. Wouldn't have been an issue. Because of course.
Extra. All the news that's fit for print.
Alright. Closed for maintenance.
Welcome to the University of Oakmont. How can I help you?
Looking for Professor Westerbrook. You know where I can find him?
You're the one bringing him the specimen?
Specimen?
Oh, never mind. He's in the Department of Medicine. Let me show you.
You recognize this bottle? You know where it comes from?
Sorry. We have hundreds of bottles like this in the university.
Fine. I need to know what's in it. Any suggestions?
You need an analysis. Well, I'm sure someone from the Department of Medicine can help there.
You have a good day.
Goodbye, sir.
Department of Medicine, huh? Right over that way. Nope, apparently that door is just closed. Okay, never mind. Lab reception offices, huh?
Hello, sir. Welcome to Oakmont University Department of Medicine. I'm Samuel.
Charles Reed, private investigator. I have a few questions if you don't mind. You recognize this bottle? Maybe you could tell me what's inside.
That's one of our lab bottles. We have a lot of them. As for what's inside, I'd need to run some tests.
Yeah, could you do that for me?
These tests aren't cheap. And the other day I could get right to it, but we're, somewhat hindered right now.
What's up?
Our lab is crawling with, well, creatures. Professor Westerbrook's research is a little unconventional, and something went wrong. Really wrong.
So, if I do a little pest control for you, you'll run those tests for me. For free?
Our budget is tight. You'd be helping the cause of science, Mr. Reed. Isn't that enough?
Oh, I guess science could help itself.
All right. Yes, you solve our problem, and I'll run the test for you. Off the books. Here's the key for the basement.
Well, okay then. Great. To all staff and students of the University of Oakmont, henceforth any mention of the Everyone's Obvious Duty organization, also known as the OED, its symbolics, current and or past members, as well as espousing their beliefs, is forbidden on university grounds on pain of dismissal and or expulsion. The administration has received numerous reports of OED activity and outreach disguised as so-called charity works throughout our university and all over Oakmont. This dangerous activity has reached epidemic proportions, cannot be tolerated. Administration of the Board of Trustees. Now that's interesting.
Budge.
Why would the OED be banned? Okay, that's the basement. We'll go down there in a minute. What does the university have against the OED? That is a very good question. We have so much stuff now. Yeah, I'm literally like full. Pretty much everything. Wow, you know what? I'm fine with this. So I can't find the stairs upstairs. Are they behind this door?
The door won't budge.
It's locked for some reason. Okay. Yay. I didn't even need to use my weapons. And oh, I've seen that before.
I'm glad this thing is dead. Why do they even keep it here?
Research. It's a hospital. No, it's a university even. Experiment log part 2. March 10th. With those pesky limitations removed, I can finally continue my experiment unhindered. I need to know more. The specimen remained alive even with half of its internal organs removed. It's fascinating. I'm on the verge of a breakthrough in biology, and as we all know, March 15th, I developed a way to reanimate their tissues, even in one that's been dead for weeks. It is monumental. The possibilities of it, the implications. Does this hint at something hidden, some trait present inside of the creatures, or perhaps even ourselves? I need to find volunteers. Oh, goody. I thought I saw the wibble around the screen thing there.
What kind of person would even touch this? Not to mention dissect it.
Second, I finally received a living specimen. Sadly, it's not the sadly, it's only the smallest one. My grunts call it Mr. Handsome, but I think it needs a proper name. I was thinking about the name for a specimen last night. I began a series of experiments on the creature. So far, it has proven exceptionally resistant to all the poisonous substances at my disposal, as well as acid and electrocution. Shrieking though, it's bound to haunt me. Last night I had a vision, £1,000 wrapped around me as a blanket. Heard my name inside my head. Stygian Harvester.
Some serious equipment they've got here. Oakmont University is clearly well funded.
Neat.
I wonder what would happen if I press this button. Should I or shouldn't I?
Yes, press it.
So very tempting.
You know, I had a sneaking feeling that might happen. Well, there we go. I can't exactly say I'm shocked. I had a feeling that was going to happen. I kind of wanted to just do it anyway. So it is what it is. Alright. Ooh, bestiary.
Your lab is certified creature-free.
Excellent, Mr. Reed. You've done us a great favor. Now we can get things up and running again.
Mm-hmm.
Your lab was, interesting. Running experiments on those creatures. What's up with that?
Oh, they're fascinating, aren't they? Convincing evidence of new branches in the evolutionary tree. Can you blame us for taking an interest?
Maybe not. But so much dead flesh down there, that's going to attract scavengers. Didn't you think about that?
Yeah. Well, no. We'll be more careful in the future. Your point's taken.
Okay. I've done my part. Here's the bottle. Now you run those tests.
Yes. Wait here. It shouldn't take long. We finished that analysis, sir. It's ricin.
Ricin?
A highly toxic poison extracted from castor beans. It's slow-acting, but absolutely fatal to humans.
Ah, I know what ricin is because I've watched Breaking Bad. That's a reoccurring plot point.
So, where do you get ricin? This isn't something you can pick up from a drugstore.
About that. It is rare, but we have a certain amount of it here. For study, in our poison store. Or we did. I'm afraid that must be where it came from. The label had been tampered with, but it certainly looks like ours. Where did you find it?
Crime scene. Someone was trying to poison a bunch of fish with it.
This is horrible. I need to warn everyone in the university about this.
Who's got access to where the poison's stored?
Only Professor Westerbrook has the key. His office is upstairs, right alongside Professor Cavendish's. Professor Westerbrook's not here, though. He's been sick for the last few days. Professor Cavendish is away as well, on vacation.
Where do they live?
I'm not sure, but probably somewhere in Advent. Most of the teaching staff live there. Wait, you don't think it was one of them?
I'm working on that. Can you let me upstairs?
Well... all right. This is serious. I'll help you. Here's the key, but please don't disturb the professor's things.
Neat.
I'd like to know a bit more about your professors.
What do you want to know?
I want to know more about Westerbrook.
He's the head of our department. He's been here for, well, at least 30 years. He's one of the longest-serving staff we have. As you've already seen, he's particularly interested in the wild beast that recently appeared in our city.
Yeah, that's quite the unique fauna you have there.
I've no idea how he did it, but Mr. Throgmorton's men brought him live specimens for his research. He thinks he's on the verge of a breakthrough in evolutionary theory. A secret that, once revealed, will benefit all humankind.
Some secret should stay buried, 6 feet under.
You're not a man of science, are you? It's not about why, it's about what if.
What can you tell me about Professor Cavendish?
He's one of the most brilliant teachers we have here. A PhD at only 25. Just imagine, his biochemistry studies are second to none, worthy of a Nobel Prize. If he could complete his work.
What's his problem?
I don't know. There's some kind of family trouble. It's made him standoffish and irritable, and easily distracted. I hope he gets through whatever he's going through. We need his talent, especially in these dark times.
I'll see you later.
Well, okay then. What have we got? Mind Palace clue. Anything of massive interest? Not sure about that. Okay. Okay, nothing too interesting there. So I think that is going to have to basically be all for today, because it's more or less 6 o'clock and it's time for me to go. But I think we're doing okay. We completed 2 pretty big quests, well, side quests, but still. We have gotten a little bit further on the main plot, and yeah, in general, I think I've nailed down how the game works. You know, I've managed to get a whole bunch of level ups and skills. In fact, we've actually got a knowledge point to spend. Let's do that really quick. Why not? Tell you what, let's put it in the quest rewards. We're pretty much done with that. Excellent. So, yes. Yeah, so I think things are going a-okay, hopefully. Obviously, I have no real idea where the story's going at this point. We're still kind of early days. I don't know how many like main quests and side quests and this, that, and the other there are, but obviously we'll see that as it goes along. But as I say, I think I got a handle on it, so I know how the flow is going to go. It could change the flow at any moment, of course, because sometimes video games will do that, but we'll cross that particular bridge when we come to it. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.